Hello, good afternoon, doctor. I'm Cheah. I come from a part-time for the business analysis, and this is the first subject that I taken. So let's start our presentations. The topics for today is a woman, business, and law. For this data, for this research, there are not much of data that we have getting, but we can know that the revolutions of the women that contribute in the business and how the law protect the women's the revolution. We can see the performance of the world within using comparison with the country regions and from 1970 to 2020. So we're using a phrase of sentences from Maria Carey that she have mentioned that life is not easy for anyone, but for that we have to preserve it and we have to confidence as we have women, and we must believe ourselves we are be gifted for something, and the things that we must be entertained. So the purpose of this assignment, just now I got mentioned that this data is not much, but we can using this data sheet to determine the revolution of the women that are joined in the business or protection by the laws from 1970. So this data sheet comes from the Kaggle, and this also comes from a World Bank website. And the purpose of this assignment, and we can using this data sheet to benchmark on the women's economic opportunity as well as additional proof of the link between legal gender equality and economic result. So in this new era globalization, we can know that many women also have playing their important roles even in the family or even in the company management. So let's start our data sheets presentations. So in this data sheet, I have using a data the comparison with the asset and income almost all the country region. We can categorize our income in a higher income, upper medium income, low medium income, and low income. So for the research one, so we can get which region is the highest and lowest income of 1970 and 2020. So 1970, the highest income growth is come from the OECD country region. What is the OECD country region and why? OECD country region is something as some example like Austria, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Germany, Greece, and other country to group in. And this group, the purposely why they have this group is because to have purpose to stimulate the economic progress and the world trade, to increase the world trade. And they also have the best practice and coordinate the domestic and foreign investor. They have their ways to grow up, have the good policy to help to grow up their economies. So they have developed. They are the developed highest country and high income economies and a higher human development index. So the median rate of asset of the women is 1970 in this country is about 14 to 100s. So come to the which is the lowest in 1970, and this is the Sub-Sahara Africa. Why they are in the lowest in 1970 is because that they have a less opportunity and limited resource from local investor, also from the foreign investor. They don't have much a chance to get some enrichment resources to help them to grow up their economy due to what? Because why the woman cannot have a good opportunity because of their traditional thought. Most of the family or the society, they are really not encourage their women or their doctor to join themselves in the company or create some business. So the medium of this countryside is almost very less, is until 0 from 40. So which is the highest region come to the 2020 is mostly the thought of the woman have changed, and then the OECD country region still in the highest positions, and the asset of the all the income growth is almost hit the 100%, and the medium and South Africa and Sub-Saharan Africa is still remain the same. They are in the lowest, and then their thought, we can say their thought or their community still don't have any changes. They have improvement, but not much. So their medium average of assets almost 0 and 40. So mobility is a very important stage that determine whether the woman have opportunity to build up their business to join in the management. So this data sheet we can using 2 questions to determine how the mobility of the woman in the world. So the first question say that we can a woman choose where to live in the same way as a man? They have their chosen, they have their freedom to choose their own choice to doing their own likely hobbies. They have this opportunity or not? And then can a woman travel outside the country in the same way as a man? Got many like Saharan, Sub-Saharan, they don't have they have many restrictions. They don't have any freedom to get to set up the house, to go somewhere. They have to get the permission from their husband or from their fathers or what. So come to I'm using very simplified data or simplified chart to determine the highest level and the lowest. In 1970, they still remain the same stage, whether the era is changing, the thought is changing. So the first is an OECD country. The second is come to the East Asia and Pacific, and come on to the Europe and Central Asia, South Asia, Latin America and Caribbean, Medium East and North Africa, and the lastly usually is the South Asian and Sub-Saharan. So come to the third questions. Whether a woman can trade as fair as a man in the workplace. This is the most important that determine women is been encouraged to join in somewhere, to join a workplace. They are getting a good fair as a man. So we can know that from this bar chart, we can using 2 questions to determine also, can a woman get a job in the same way as a man? We have to know that there are many type of positions in this world. So not the job to choosing the gender, is the gender to choosing the job. A job is not supposedly don't have any restriction to stop the woman to join certain job position. All the women have their ability, have their knowledge to join the same job as a man that can join. So the next question, we can know that the law whether have the production or the productive to the woman that involved in the workplace. So in the workplace, in 1970, whether the woman can get a job in the same way as a man. In 1970, we can know that this country or region, Sub-Saharan Africa and the Medium East and the North Africa, we know that this region or country don't have much development or don't have much opportunity to grow up their economy. So even even on their very traditional mindset, they almost say no to women to join their workplace or join their company. They won't treat women as fair as a woman. So the woman rate almost in the workplace is 37. It's quite low, but they have some place, some country region that hit a very highest medium. They always will be saying yes, welcome the woman to join their business. They're giving opportunity to the woman to grow up the company, to do something important decision, to encourage them to more explore the world, to make them more talented. So OECD and Europe and Central Asia, they give a very good opportunity to the woman to join. So the median rate of women workplace is almost 80. So can in 2020, come to 2020, the most of the region, they are very, or we can say most of the countries very welcome women to join in the business and encourage them women to join in the company management, something like a very important position that can making a decision to a team to plan out something, future plan for the company. But we can know that some country or region that still remain the same, the improved gap are not really very huge, and the median rate of is very low to getting comparison to others country region. They are medium East and North Africa. The women nowadays in 2020 century, they also don't have an opportunity to join in the workplace. So the reason is why, because of the society, because of the social community, they're really not encourage or giving chances to the women. So whether the law is giving a good guideline to protect the woman's human rights. So in 1970, there is an error that the laws is underdeveloped and the women don't have any protections don't have any protection like sexual harass or be bullied by others. They don't have chance to get the law to protect them. But come on to the 2020, the legal civilization has been improved and has something a good guideline to our women that join in the workplace or they have opportunity to create a business. So OECD also getting a highest rate, and then come to the next one is our East Asia and Pacific. We can know that for giving an example, how the woman be product in the Malaysia country. For a very simple production, simple guideline is woman is getting the maternity leave when they have a newborn baby or give birth. Why I say this one is a very good guideline to the women, because women when they're married, they need to have the next generations. But in the next generation, we have know that whether if you give birth or have a newborn baby, you have to stop your job. But in Malaysia, you no need to stop your job. This is a very good example. You can take the maternity leave, it's 3 months, and then with salary. This is a very good policy to protect the women. They have their own how to say their have their own task, but this company also will giving us they also have a very stable income while they have a maternity leave. Then our government also have a guideline say that the husband also have 1 month leave with salary to accompany their wife when their wife will give birth. So for me, this is a very good guidelines to protect women, to give a chance for women to have their next generation with a stable income. So the woman will lose any opportunity or their permanent job, whether they have doing the give birth or next generation action. So for me, this is a very, very good protection to the women. So let's come to the research questions for the pay rate, whether it's same as a woman. We can know that the woman have a same ability as a man. So in these pictures that are insert, we have know that the equal pay for equal work in the same job. For example, we cannot determine that this female is as an engineer and then the male also as the same job engineer, but the male getting a lowest pay, but the man is getting a highest pay. We cannot using this guideline to provide the pay or the salary to the employee. We have to be equal. So in this 1970, so mostly we can know the pay for the women is getting highest and be fair as a man. So let's come to this statement. Pay is the income that are earned by the woman and to become their asset and their increase their expenses power. So women have a limited choice to choose their workplace. So in OECD in 1970, the OECD country also is the lead of the world to giving a higher pay to the women. And then on otherwise, the community of Latin America, Caribbean didn't give the very higher pay to working women, and women also cannot choose their favorite job. Means that this country region company have using a very differentiate with gender. They are choosing male, they don't want to choosing the female to join their job. So they're giving a very low pay to the woman, but in the highest pay to the men. So come on to 2020, most of the women in the world can choose their favorite workplace to work, even they have their create their job. In Latin America and Caribbean, they have moderate place, so we can know that they have some improvement on this country region. In sub-Saharan, they still don't have any freedom to participate. The women don't have any freedom to participate in the workplace, in the business. Come to the last research question, entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship also is a type of business that are created by the women. So let's start. Okay, start a business. We have to know the law whether have to discrimination in asset based on the gender, and the woman can be have a sign a contract like how to say the sign a contract in the same way as a man, because somebody can say that, oh, you sign this contract or what, you don't have the production, you don't have the power of this contract, they don't have. So we using this data sheet in 1970, we can know that in East Asia and Pacific, they're getting a highest rate in the entrepreneurship. Let's get an example, something like Nanyang area. In Malaysia in 1970, many kind of women they come on to get a store to buy some nonya kueh, to have some cook meals, to build their lunch, to sell to the society. I think this is a very good phenomenon or good figure picture that giving us a very good example that our East Asia Pacific is a most of the women that can create their own business in 1970. In OECD country and Latin America, they have less women to become an entrepreneurship, but they also can register their own business same as the men. But the trend on the entrepreneurship of this country region in 1970 is very, very low. In 2020 is because of the evolution of the network. Women have their thought, women have the ideas to create, to build up their own business. But in sub-Saharan Africa, we can know that the women are not still active to become entrepreneurships or even to join in the workplace, also be restricted because they totally don't have a choice. They want to show out their face, their makeup, they also cannot. So for the last recommendations, how to say, what I can giving to the society nowadays to encourage our women to more improve, to join, to making more decision in development of business and this economy. For my opinion, women also have the chance, also have a highest ability, same as a man, because they have the higher knowledge, the different thinking as a man. So if a man and a woman can cooperation together in the same management, there might be the successful rate might be more higher than a man to doing decisions. So the first I will give it to recommend is this society must be encourage women to be more active in the business, especially the sub-Saharan Africa country. we can know that in the previous research question, this country region is almost the lower rate, and we can know that the phenomena, the women don't have any choice or even the freedom to step out their country. So the second is come to that the company must always let women responsible will be more higher important position. So this can help them to making decision, to have a very important to make, this will make the woman will be more confident. They will think that, oh, I can doing a very good job, very done successful task that can be fulfill their mentality but on their good job. And then the third one, they have the society and community or need to always promoting and advocating the civilization thinkings and promote the most important thing is the equal rights for men and women. This is almost important for me, because now even in 2020 some people around me also don't have this kind of thinking, especially the something like a very old generation that thinking that why a woman like us, that why need to study more master, why need to develop more in a business, in the management. They are not really encouraging, they persuade us like me, they persuade me, hey, I need to become be married, I need to give her a son to take care of the family. For me, this is no, this is totally is not correct. The woman should be have more opportunity to explore the world. Woman also as like can be a super mommy, also can be a super woman. We can have many things to explore. We have many things can be do as a man. The last one that I giving suggestion is the legal direction. Although Malaysia have a very good guidelines and for our women to protect our women, but for me that can be improved more better and better. So I hope that women's right will be protections in this world. Every woman have their chance to have a good opportunity to explore the world, to more have a chance to join in the management, to have their own business, like like nowadays many women have their own business like doing kit, or they have their like selling something accessory. For me, this is a good chance that show this world women also have the good idea, have a good performance to grow up in the business, to grow up this economic country. So this is my today's topic. Hope you can have a good review, and thank you. See you and bye and have a nice day.